Hi. So, about that graveyard video, I had an intro planned, I had an intro set up, I had it recorded, I had it and my outro and the graveyard video all in my editing software. I had it all ready to go. I was getting ready to fully edit it, and I rewatched the graveyard footage, and there's more issues with it than I originally thought. So before, the issue was is that there was no audio, which that's an easy fix. I can do a voiceover for it and kind of just walk you guys through what's happening in it. That's fine. That's nothing. That's a nothing burger of a problem. That's an easy fix. The bigger issue is, so on top of my GoPro, which is what I like to use to record, to go when I'm not recording here, is a little light connection. It's a little, I don't know, it looks like it's like a little flashlight, and it's really bright. Like, I made the mistake of looking at it when I turned it on for the very first time, and it like flash banged me. But regardless, so it sits on top, and before I went, it was fully charged. So I go to the graveyard and I'm kind of walking around. I have the flashlight on and whatnot, and it kept turning off, which at the time was fine. It turned off like 7 times, despite the fact that it was fully charged before I left. That's fine. I can deal with that. That's fine. The issue is that because there was no other sources of light, there's no light poles, there's no nearby houses, there's no nearby anything. There's just lights out in the distance. There's like nothing to see in the video. You can see some stuff here and there. You can see some tombs, some they're not really headstones because they were like pressed into the ground. Basically, all of them were that same way. They were all like pressed in rather than like a standing headstone like you're used to seeing. You can't see anything besides that stuff here and there. It's like a black video, and that doesn't make for good content. So so what I'm aiming to do is I want to try to go back, or maybe go to a different graveyard, something like that, and I want to see if I can get some good footage. I want to see if I can get a good recording. I don't know why I didn't record audio while I was there. There's little volume bars on the bottom of the screen that say how loud you're being, and they were going off while I was there, while I was talking. So that was saying that I was making noise. Apparently not. I don't know. Why my light kept turning off? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. But I digress. I want to go back, probably to that one. Maybe a different one. Maybe I can find one that has like some modicum of light nearby, so I can actually not have the same problem. Because if my light keeps turning off again, it's a little weird. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's a ghost messing with me. Who knows? You know, I'm. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think. I do want to try to explore like abandoned malls and whatnot. I don't know if there's any close by to me. I want to try to do like fun challenge videos. That's the kind of content that I really want to do. It's like really fun challenge content, because the more kind of stuff that I can do of that, hopefully I can eventually get big enough to where I can do like really big challenge videos. Those seem like a ton of fun. Or kind of, yeah, just kind of like freeform content, if you guys know what that is. you know um that kind of stuff just seems appealing. I just need to figure out how much of that I can really do in the area that I live in. I'm not 100% certain what's nearby that I can do that kind of stuff, but if you guys have any ideas, even if it's not somewhere near me, obviously, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say where I live, but if you guys have any ideas and it turns out it's somewhere close enough to me that I can drive there, maybe, depending with winter coming up, we'll see. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And if you guys have any good ideas on what I can do, I will probably end up going back to a graveyard because I really like that idea, especially because it's almost Halloween. So next week, I will more than likely go back to one again and try again, try to get more footage, and hopefully actually have footage to show. But for now, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel, please. Please do. You know, the more people that subscribe, I can eventually get monetized, and then I can start affording to go out. I can travel further to make better content. Because right now, if I want to go out, you know, pretty far, several states away or whatever, I have to take time off of work, which can't really afford to do that, you know, on a constant basis. But the more views and likes and comments and subscribers I get, the bigger the chance I have of being able to do that stuff. So thank you everybody so much, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.